Here we are at Kohu.
Tell me about your habits. You can buy anything you want. You think that's a good habit? He can, absolutely.
He doesn't like shopping.
He's a male, so he probably doesn't like shopping. I agree. Sports is a really good habit because then you're exercising your body. What other good habits?
Spending most of the time with your family.
Spending time with your family. Fishing. Yeah, then you get to eat fish for dinner. Yum, I'd like. Helping other people. That's a good habit, isn't it? Daniel. Finding out what you like to do. Would you like to know 3 really important habits of a billionaire?
Yes.
We got 13, but if I just give you 3, how's that?
I don't care.
Who'd like to
I'm
know
gonna be a
about 3
millionaire
habits of a
anyway.
billionaire? Anyone here
I'm
want to
gonna
know
be a
about 3
billionaire
habits?
anyway.
Fine.
First habit is, what do you think the first habit is?
Read.
Read! Absolutely, who got that right?
My brother.
Come up the front. Now, you get to read my book.
What?
Hey Jay-Z, yeah, have a read of my book, 13 Habits, or the A to Z of 13 Habits. Now, why do you think reading is such an important habit?
Because when you're older and if you like want to travel down from picking it's blood, you have to read, you have to read the signs.
You've got to be able to read the signs, yeah, that helps. What else? Why is reading important?
Because there might be like go that like this is the right way to go and that's the wrong way to go, then you might go the wrong way.
Yeah, absolutely. Why is reading important? Get to know what you're doing.
So you can read your passion.
So you can read about your passion. Now, do you think that Peter Jackson, to make all those movies, you reckon he read some books to get wise enough to do all the things that he had to do?
Yep.
Do you know the smartest people on the planet, like Warren Buffett? I mean, you don't attract 40 billion to yourself and give 99% away unless you're thinking slightly different than most people. So, how many hours a day do you think a billionaire reads?
2 hours.
2 hours a day? 3 hours?
No. 6 hours.
6 hours, I like that answer. Come up here, young man. Woo! I reckon he'd read at least 6 hours a day. That's basically all he does. He sits there and thinks. Shouldn't he? Hey, Rocky, you got the right answer, man. Now, so reading 6 hours a day has helped him attract 40 odd billion to himself. So do you think reading is important? Who thinks reading is important? So you've got to get in the habit of reading every day. 2-3 hours a day. That's what's going to get you there. That's what's going to get you there, reading 2-3 hours a day. That'll get you to your passion, that'll get you to your dream. What other habits do you think that a billionaire has? What other habits? Come on. Doing nice stuff, absolutely. He gets to do whatever he feels like.
Helping people.
Helping people, yeah, giving 99% of your money away. You can do a few things with 39 billion or 40 odd billion. You can do what? Writing, yes, that's a good habit. Okay, so what other good habits do a billionaire have? Now, Rocky, you're Rocky? Do you want to play with me? A bit of fun? Okay. Now, Rocky, stand up. Who can see the furthest? Who can see Rocky or Lucas?
Rocky!
Who can see further than Rocky?
Rocky.
I can see further because I'm a bit taller. But the point is, once we put Rocky up on my shoulders, can then see the furthest? Rocky.
No, Rocky would hurt his head. See, look.
Yes. Okay, so the whole point, what I'm trying to teach you is if you want to be a billionaire, is you got to get people around you who are smarter than you. So how do you do that? There's a couple of ways you can do it. It's through books, because then the smartest people on the planet, like Einstein, they can teach you stuff even though they're dead. So there's two ways to get smarter and become more intelligent. One is through reading books, and the other one is to be a dwarf. When you stand on the shoulders of giants, who can see the furthest?
The wolves.
The dwarf, absolutely, Rocky. And so, if you can get people around you that are smarter than you, one of my friends, and when I email him, he'll normally reply, is John Hattie, the Professor of Visible Learning. I told him about my project in March a couple of years ago. We met once, and next thing he's been interviewed by the Herald and saying that this is just amazing what I'm doing. And if you go to the YouTube clip, 13 Habits That Made Me Billions, the children at Carmo Intermediate are talking about the books that I've written. We're busy writing a novel, so a book that you can read like. And the purpose of my trip is to marry sponsors to schools so that the sponsors will buy books for your school.
You know, Lucas, I think this is amazing what you're doing, going around and letting children think outside the square, I suppose that's what it is, and knowing that dreams can come true, and because you've met famous people that they do know and recognise around the world that are world known, and even saying your speech about learning happens all the time, whether they're dead or not, whether people are alive or not, because through their books are still educating everybody on how to make their dreams come true, their passions. So yeah, I think the children were inspired because of the, just believing that, just thinking and surprised about how you knew a billionaire, how you've met a billionaire and met famous people, and now you're living your dream. And I think that it's important that people need to be living their dreams.